You look sharp. This is a total
I wish I would
hashtag
have dressed like you.
I wish you would dress
I
like
was
that.
admiring that suit from the outside. Actually.
Well, we'll trade. We'll
You
trade.
guys look amazing.
He needs
Except
to step it
I
up.
think your shoulder's a little bigger. All right. Akon does it all. He's a singer, songwriter, businessman, record producer, actor. This weekend he's getting a Global Good Award at the BET Awards for something that is really near and dear to him and very important for his humanitarian work. 2 years ago, he founded Akon Lighting Africa.
Yeah, it's an organization that provides electricity to places in Africa that don't have it. And Akon's latest song and video focuses on people's plight.
And I said I'm running out of time, running out of time. I know it, know it, know it, know it, know it, know it, know it. You show it, show it, show it, show it, show it, show it. Just tell me that we're okay. There's nothing left to say. Just tell me we're okay.
Nice. Now this is
a good one.
not just a happy song. You're saying something here. Yeah.
Purpose. Yeah.
You've done so much in your career. You've acted, you've produced, you've worked with everyone, but I imagine that this might be the most exciting thing.
It
you've
really
done.
is. It really is the most exciting.
Tell us all about it.
Well, you know, we're mainly focused on the rural areas in Africa. We're now transformed and actually expanded into Latin America, starting in Brazil. So it's been one of those things where, I mean, it's just too exciting.
I want to
you
get
know?
back to the basics. What is it that you're doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
so actually we're providing electricity to all the rural areas that don't have access to the grid. And we're starting utilizing the sun. You know, Africa will never run out of sun. So solar energy is our main, you know, focus out there.
As you look at Africa, I saw the numbers of people who had no electricity, still have no electricity.
Yeah.
And we say it as a phrase, we don't understand what that really means when you have no
Just the
electricity.
basics.
No, the basic. I mean, it's so much that people take for granted. And just the average life without electricity is like, it's impossible to deal with, especially once you've had electricity. 'Cause
Akon,
you know?
I had the privilege of meeting some wonderful women just outside Kenya. It's a remote village there, and they told me the difference between light and no light is how great of a danger you are at of being raped.
Oh yeah. I mean, it definitely
And
increases
just how
the security.
transformative this is going to be for so many women.
Absolutely.
How does that make you feel inside, knowing you're making that kind of safety difference?
Well, actually, you don't really think of it from a standpoint of safety. It's really more so a standpoint of just life.
Necessity, right.
And, you know, the basic things. I mean, when you look at even the basic drinking water and, you know, cooking solutions and, you know, hygiene and education. And
Being able to
you just
read
name it, you know?
Being able to read at night.
Yeah.
Read at night,
Yeah.
after hours. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
yes.
You know, because I remember we used to have to chase the sun just to do our homework.
Have you been able to see the transformation? Have you been able to see people who have been changed by this? Have you been able to go back and see? That would be
it's,
great.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we literally inaugurate every country that we add electricity to, and we always go back, and we always do a major celebration for
We should mention
the
by the
access
way,
of it.
your hometown is,
In Senegal, West
Yes.
Africa.
you came here when you were about 8 years old?
Yeah, around 8.
Yeah, so your roots will always remain.
100%.
Yeah, yeah. And so all your success here, which is great success, and you get all the rewards, but the greater rewards for you is that you can go back and help.
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what's the goal? Like, how many villages do you want to impact? How many people do you want to provide light for?
Well, the goal is to provide light to everyone that don't have. You know, we started with 1 million homes, and now we're in 14 countries, literally.
14
Wow.
countries.
Well, I didn't even know
This
about
is
Latin America. That's
amazing.
new.
Yeah, we just
This
expanded
is-
Latin America last year, so now we're in Brazil. So we're doing a pilot in Rio de Janeiro and in Bahia.
Wow. So you keep making great music like this, you'll be on your way.
You know?
Well, we know your hits as like Locked Up and etc. But what a lot of people don't know is that you ghost produce so many #1 hits.
Absolutely.
Of all of those, which one is your favorite?
My favorite one will probably be Hold My Hand, the one I did for Michael Jackson.
How was that experience?
No, that was probably the highlight of my
Was he
career.
an idol for
like,
you?
No, I mean, I don't know anyone that didn't grow up to the Loving Mike, you
Yeah.
know? So
Right.
to actually work with him, and him being the easiest artist I ever worked with in my life.
How
was
long did it
crazy,
take for
yeah.
you to get comfortable and understand you could say and do whatever you wanted?
I'm still not comfortable.
Like giving direct singing Michael
Dancer.
Jackson.
Yeah,
That's
like-
wow.
Then I was like, Con, did not say this, did it?
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm still trying to just kind of wing it in there.
Well,
Wow.
also when you work with talent like that, you know,
Yeah.
they're brilliant, they're wonderful, they're often crazy and very sensitive and insecure. So you have to understand that, right?
Well, see, what Michael is a little different because the perception of what you saw in public was completely opposite of what he was in person. You know what I mean? Like we talked about literally everything. I mean, we laughed half the time we was in the studio. So it was just amazing, you know.
You know, I would love for the next
Be a
segment.
fly on the wall.
No, I would love for the next
No, he's
segment
the
to come back
coolest dude ever.
wearing his suit. Say nothing and come back and I'm wearing your suit.
At least
So that's where your head's at.
For more information about
Just
Akon and Lighting Africa, go to foxla.com.
What a great.
So we can help
link
make
you
this
up.
like more than 14 countries.
No, the goal is all 48 countries.
You'll do it.
In Africa.
Yeah.
You'll do it. Thank you so
Good
much.
to see you again, Akon.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
Still Captain Vivica A. Fox is here. Frank Caliendo will be with us. And we got some food on.
Yes.